Okay, last week BTC/USD tulichukua entry hiyo na tumeona imehit taking profit vizuri. Also it shared on premium. You can see over here post feedback katika community. See the whole analysis ilikuwa ni here and execution ilikuwa ni here. Execution short position, you can see that is BTC/USD on last week. How tumepata hiyo entry, how we get it. Let us do some review on how tumepata that trades. Okay, firstly to mark that buy side liquidity, then after you can see on this top you can see there is manipulation candle. There is manipulation candle created over here, manipulation candle which indicates reversal pattern after liquidity sweep. After getting that information, shifted to 4 hour. Katika 4 hour there is another information tuliyopata. Kulikuwa na market shift, there was a market shift here. Okay, there was a market shift over here. Also there was a mitigated supply already. Okay, so kulikuwa hivyo, we shifted to 1 hour time frame. I think that trade we took on Thursday and took from here, took from that point, this one up, took from that level, price level. Okay, on her market structure here, market shift, also break of structure over here. It means it clear all of that liquidity, and then supply zone. So we took a trade, we took a short position from that supply zone, 50% of that supply zone, and then our stop it was on that previous high. And then our target ilikuwa wapi? Katika support level. Our target ilikuwa katika support level, that one, that level. Hiyo ilikuwa support yetu on that price level. Okay, so we execute this trade and you can see the feedback. Price imeshuka until hapo. Feedback imeposti katika community, you can see it. Okay, so what is next? How can we can analyze for next setup? How we can analyze for next setup? Okay, we can start with the daily time frame. On daily time frame, very simple. Very simple. Can find the point of interest before doing everything, anything. Okay, here you have that demand on daily time frame. Also we have that endorsement, we have that liquidities. Okay, so you can see there is a lot of liquidity which attractive price to swap it. Okay, and we now have that aggressive pullback. You can see this one was impulsive, so we expected that to be corrective move, but it is aggressive corrective, so expecting it may sweep all of that liquidity and we'll find a buy from that daily demand. Can find a buy from that daily demand. Okay, beautiful daily demand. Can find a buy from that daily demand. And we are supposed to call a buy from that daily demand. That is it on BTC/USD. Let's see another pair. So last week also tuliangalia GBP, JPY and GBP. What? Euro, JPY na Audi JPY ziliopen na gap, so many people kashindwa ku recognize clear direction of this price, so it raised up, imeenda juu kufuata nini? Angalia previous market structure on higher time frame to get more details. Okay, over here tulikuwa na nini? Beautiful supply zone. So hapo tunaona kulikuwa na beautiful supply zone. ambayo ilikuwa hapo na tumeona good reaction that the price, so expecting this it will be a short move until it clear all of that what volume imbalance. You can see over here we have daily demand, so expecting this price may drop until it mitigate that daily demand. That is it on GBP JPY. Also naweza kushare katika community over here. You can see that one, that is GBP JPY. You can see previously before down move, you can see you are up here supply on daily supply. So I think you take it easy and you not execute any trades. What happened? It drop and it drop without you. It drop without you. Kali JPY also. Kali JPY also on daily supply. You can see Kali JPY go katika daily supply. That is Kali JPY. I told you how the JPY on weekly supply plus inducement, so it is good to short that price. Told you, but it move without you. Okay, that is GBP JPY. So expect next week it will be a continuation of that short position to that daily demand. Okay, Euro JPY also we are holding a short move. We are holding a short move. We are holding a short move. You can see on the Euro JPY it succeeded to sweep that swing high. So right now we are in a pullback until it mitigate that volume imbalance. Very easy. So your duty is to find point of interest available here. So let me help you. You have to spot that last candle, daily candle, to get a daily range. After getting a daily range, suppose you shift it to lower time frame to find the point of interest available on premium. Okay, that is 4 hours. There is nothing. Okay, if there is nothing, shift it to 1 hour. On 1 hour, what is it? What is available on 1 hour? Okay, here on 1 hour, we're supposed to take a short position from premium. So on premium, there is no any unmitigated point of interest, but over here we have sweep. You can see over here we have liquidity sweep. See price it sweep that liquidity. Also there is demand here, so this price may get a pullback until you can use optimal entry zone to short that plus next week. So next week you can use optimal entry zone Fibonacci, and then that it will be a good zone to short that price. Okay, otherwise it opened with a gap. If you open a gap, you know how to deal with it for next week. So next week you have supposedly to find a short position from that area. Optimal entry on 30-minute point of interest available. Okay, on 30-minute we get it. We get it. So I think that point of interest is located on 50% of FIBO, so it has a high probability of restriction from that level. Okay, so next week, Euro JPY, we're supposed to wait retracement until price it reach that supply, and then you can execute a short position from that level, and you will target where. When you execute that, your stop must be ranging that daily high. Okay, and then why we are placing our stop over here to avoid manipulation. Okay, to avoid manipulation. So when you enter over here, supposed to target that point after targeting that point, because this price may drop to mitigate that volume imbalance. Okay, so that is it on next week. Euro JPY, that is it. Okay, also Audi JPY, I told you take a short position from daily supply. I told you from weekly supply, that is weekly supply, told you it left without you. It left without you, and it is aggressive. It is aggressive move. Okay, I execute it. Niliweza ku execute niliweza kuzi execute zote hizi all JPYs. So if you have enough capital, you can execute it directly without any confirmation from the supply. And if you do not have any capital, sufficient capital, you have to wait. You have to wait confirmation. You have to wait confirmation. So I'm trying to find that one. Audi JPY. See, executed very well. Audi JPY. So all JPY niliweza kuzi execute very well. So JPY executed successfully. Next week, how to deal with it? So Audi JPY hizo tukaiacha. Okay, kuna Euro Audi iliweza kushare pia. Euro Audi iliweza kushare pia katika community. Can see a move, but right now can deal with that area. Can mark over here we have sweep. So if we sweep that low and can study the market structure over here, we have market shift. Market shift means downtrend. Okay, we have sweep over here. Oh. We have sweep. After that sweep, we have unmitigated fair value gap over here. So we expect next week this price may push down. Okay, so next week we'll find short position from that daily fair value gap. It is very simple. On Monday, immediately after market open, you can find opportunity, buying opportunity toward this daily FVG, and then wait confirmation. We're supposed to wait confirmation to sell short that apply. So when we sell it, we will target this point. You can see there is unmitigated demand, which contain a lot of liquidity endorsement. So we'll target that point on next week on Euro Audi. So that is it on Euro Audi. You're supposed to be patient, wait. Confirmation, execute, hold it. It is very good. Euro NZD, what happened? Euro NZD, this sign-on shared on VIP. Also, before it matured, iliweza kushare on community. So if you're matured enough, you execute it. So right now you can see it succeeded to reach buy side liquidity. So next week you expect to have a move, to have a short move. Okay, so how tumeweza ku execute a trade last week on Thursday. Last week on Thursday tuliweza kupata daily CRT. You can see daily CRT model. You can see there is manipulation candle over here. So after that manipulation candle, najua kwamba ukiwa CRT model, price must reach that CRT high. Simple and clear. Shift your time frame to lower time frame. Let's see on daily time frame. So on 1 hour time frame. On 1 hour time frame, we experienced the beautiful market shift over here. Okay, and pull back, and then impulsive corrective to that what demands on higher demand. So we execute it from that on higher demand. So that is it. Stop loss below taking profits on that CRT high. You're done the game. Almost pips. How many pips? A lot of pips. A lot of pips. A lot of pips. Pipsi 170. 169. That is 170. How it executed that one? You can see that signal by Euro NZD, SELO, TP1, TP2, major risk. Okay. Executed. Boom. To the moon. Okay. That is it. Very, very simple. That is it. Feedback. That is feedback. Okay. After execution, that is feedback. Our point of destination reached successfully. Okay. That is feedback on Euro NZD. And then executed successfully on 1 hour, as you see. Very, very easily. Very easily. So you have to understand the strategy. Just your strategy, very, very risky, and keep it pending. Hold it until it reach your taking profit target. That is it on Euro NZD. So next on Euro NZD, what is next on Euro NZD? We have sweep of that buy side liquidity. After sweep of that buy side liquidity, what you're supposed to wait is what 1 hour market is shifty, and then we'll find short position. So right now we do not have a clear market shift on 1 hour, so hatutaki kutake any short position, so hautaki ku execute direct hapo, pia price inaweza create liquidity run retest na kiendelea kwenda juu, so usikalili after liquidity sweep we have reversal. Okay, it may create continuation move. That's why we are supposed to wait confirmation. That is it on Euro NZD. Let us go in directly on GBP USD. GBP USD last week we cleared aggressively, and we get a multiple entry point. So if unafuatilia on community, you get a lot of entries. Okay, so imeishia hapo. What do we do next week? Let us start from the daily time frame. On daily time frame, get a good CRT formation over here. Good CRT formation over here. First of all, you can see we have break your full structure. Okay, after that break your full structure, it created low, and you got a market shift over here. We have shift over here, and then we have unmitigated fair value gap over here on daily time frame. And then after creation of that market structure, it created good CRT model. You can see over here there is good CRT model. See manipulation candle, and Friday candle closed the bullish like that. Good, very, very good CRT model. So what do we do when you see that? Mark Friday range. You're supposed to mark Friday range, shift your time frame. Okay, shift your time to lower time frame, list it to 1 hour according to time frame coordination, but we can see on far to correct more details that may help us to analyze, to get more information, and to get a clear entry. So on 4 hour we have this supply right now. Right now you can see prices ranging on that supply. Also we have that demand, unmitigated demand, so we're expecting or next week you can get retracement to that demand, and then we can target that CRT high very, very easily on GBP USD. That is on 4 hour. Can shift it to 1 hour. On 1 hour we have market shift. On 1 hour we have market shift over here. You can see there is liquidity sweep created over here. Also, there is market shift, so that indicates this price right now is not on downtrend, but it started create a bullish move. Okay. So on 1 hour, you can see market shift. After creation of that market shift, on discount zone, we have that daily, we have that demand. On 1 hour demand above, we have that unmitigated supply, unmitigated what? FVG, unmitigated FVG. So it created a good attractive point of interest. Okay, so next week we have to wait retracement to that level, also tumeona katika 4 hour hiyo level ndio kuna 4 hour demand, so it may have a high probability of price reduction. Then we target that CLT high, daily CLT high. So on next week our entry point itakuwa hapo, and then our target itakuwa hapo juu. Okay, very simple, easily, very simple, easily. So uncertainty may happen, price inaweza open na gap kwenda juu. So if it open with a gap, wait mitigation, take a buy continuation, because it already created a market shift here. Sio lazima irudi kuretest katika this discount, inaweza karudi katika future baadaye kabisa. So tumeona natakiwa kufika wapi? Natakiwa kufika hapa juu, kwenye that FVG. So right after market open, if it open with the gap, wait mitigation, fairly gap, get in with the confirmation, hold a buy to that daily fairly gap. Okay, that scenario imetokea katika GBP/JPY last week. Okay, that is it. EURUSD, what is happening on the EURUSD? You can start at the daily. So when you start with the daily EURUSD, you can see there is can see some details over here. Firstly, have that liquidity. You can see price ndio imemaliza kusweep hizo liquidity. Can call it as trend liquidity. See, after that liquidity sweep on daily time frame, hatuna manipulation candle, so that indicates this price go on range. It indicates that price is on range. It created a range. So on Monday we have to wait CRT on daily time frame, either manipulation of up or manipulation of down, up or down. Then on Thursday, can get on Tuesday. On Tuesday, you can get a reversal pattern. Okay, so kama iko hivyo haimaanishi kwamba tuitrade. Supposed to shift your time to lower. But you can start with the weekly. You can get a weekly bias. On weekly bias, you can see weekly candle closed bearish and it closed below previous week. So it indicates next week it will be bearish also. But you can trade a pullback. To weekly premium. Okay, on 4 hour we have market structure like this. We have that unmitigated what? Unmitigated demand. So after that unmitigated demand, price may drop to that, and to catch a move hapo, because here we have sweep. So after sweep, price inakuwa ina nguvu zaidi, so we can catch a move on that level. Wait, pull back to that level. Also on 4 hour we have that supply. So unmitigated supply. So if ikianza na mitigate that supply, you can take a short position to that demand, then you can hold it back. Okay, so you have 2 points of interest, demand and supply. So it's up to you. When it starts with mitigation of that supply, can get in with a confirmation, take a short position from that supply. When it started with the mitigation of demand, get in with a confirmation to hold a long position from that demand. It is very, very clear. So what you're supposed to do is to wait confirmation. Okay, that is it on Euro USD. Another pair, gold. Tukisahau goldi. Okay, all right. Goldi, what is going on? On weekly time frame, you can see we are in good bullish move on weekly time frame. On weekly time frame, that is weekly time frame. We are in good bullish move. We are in good bullish move. It means hii inaendelea kwenda juu, haiwezi kurudi sahihi. Okay, that is it. We see on daily. On daily time frame, can see it mitigates this daily fair value gap na tunaona pullback ikwenda juu. Huku chini pia kwenye discount zone we have that unmitigated daily what FVG. So also on weekly range, that FVG is located on discount zone of weekly range. So next week if ukipata pullback ya kuseli, we'll take a buy from that daily fair value gap. Also hapa chini tuna that liquidity. Okay, so price may sweep that liquidity. After liquidity sweep, we can catch a move. So you can see there is good creation of good liquidity zone over here. Okay, there is creation of good liquidity, and only for how we have that supply and mitigated the supply zone. So expecting on Monday price may react on that supply. Wait to confirmation, that is gold. Wait to confirmation, that is gold. Okay, if you can get confirmation, you can short that price toward that is liquidity. You can see there is liquidity over here. Okay, that liquidity. So price may sweep that liquidity. After liquidity sweep, you can get a mitigation of daily fair value gap, and then can continue with the buys, that is gold. So we have 2 points of interest, that for our supply, and then we have that liquidity sweep and daily fair value gap. Either if that supply for our supply ikifeli, what we are supposed to do, we have buy side liquidity, wait sweep of that buy side liquidity, wait shifty, and then can get in for a short position towards this sell side liquidity. Okay, that is it on Goldie. So for more updates, you can join our VIP group for scalping issues, intraday holding and swing trades. Okay, don't forget to subscribe and share this video to each other so as you can